Welcome to another episode of Anime Lost Translation. I'm your host, Arthur, and today I have Jay with me. Say hello, Jay.
What up, what up?
So today is going to be a different format. We're going to talk about major news in the anime community. We're going to talk about Mappa and Yuri on Ice. So, as we know, Mappa is notorious for doing shitty stuff to their fans. Not all their fans. Last year we had the whole debacle with Mappa and pushing Jujutsu Kaisen to get done with their season two for the show, and practically was an uproar because the conditions of the Mappa studio are not the greatest. They were working relentless to get season two done. They're practically running with a skeleton crew. They moved most of the animators from season one and the JJK, the movie, towards Chainsaw Man and Hell's Paradise and so forth. So it was practically a very small crew doing JJK season two. Now we have another issue with Mappa, um, which is practically Yuri on Ice. The movie Yuri on Ice Adolescence has been canceled. Um, so Twitter, X, you may you may name it, it's an uproar about it because it's kind of like a slap in the face for those fans that believed that this movie that is probably being an awakening for a lot of fans have been canceled. So we're gonna go a little bit in details about what is truly going on. And Yuri on Ice was produced by Mappa a while. So let's just take a look at how long ago they were produced. Let's take a look. So while I'm looking this information up, what do you think about this whole situation? I know you don't know much about Yuri on Ice. But what are your thoughts about Mappa just straight out canceling the show for a lot of people?
I mean, really, I don't have much to say, but I never even heard of this title to begin with. I get a lot of people knew what it was, but I don't know. If I didn't know anything at all to the point where this is my first time hearing about this title, I don't think it really matters that much.
I think it does. I understand that, like, for us that don't watch this kind of like anime shows, it's kind of like it's very, in a way, heartbroken for a lot of people. I understand that, someone like us will not be interested in watching something like that. But the thing is, I don't think it's right for the way Mappa is treating the situation. Straight out canceler is just very hurtful for a lot of people. So it's kind of like, and it doesn't help that Mappa's already on hot water to begin with. So it doesn't really help. But let's take a look. Since we don't know much about, I don't know much about you and I, so you doesn't either, Joe. So let's read the Wikipedia page of it. So Yuri on Ice just realizes Yuri through Scorelation Points on Ice is a Japanese sports anime television series about figure skating. So the series was produced by Mappa, directed, written, and Sayo Yamamoto, with original scripts by Mitsuru Kubo under the chief episode of Jun Ashifudo. Character design was done by Tadashi Hiramatsu, and his music was composed by Taro Mashi and Taku Matsu. So oh man, I'm butchering this name. It was pretty much choreographed by Kenji Miyamoto. So, and they performed different routines throughout the show. So it premiered October 6th, 2016. So almost 8 years ago. And ended on December 22nd of the same year with a total of 12 episodes. So, interesting enough, this movie was originally planned, the one that just got canceled was originally planned for um, 2019, so 5 years ago. But of course, As we all know, in 2020 we did have the pandemic, so it delayed a lot of things, including anime. It puts a damper on that idea to begin with. So the series revolves around relationships between the Japanese figure skater Yuri Katsuki, his idol figure skating champion Victor Nikiforov, and an upcoming Russian skater Yu Pisatsky. So Zero K and Yuri P, that's how they are referred on the anime. So it might be a little confusing that and Yuri are rivals. Well, it can be a little confusing. And is being well received in Japan. Has won three awards on festivals, 7 awards on Crunchyroll. It has been named top 25 anime of the 2010s. So the accolades are there. You know what I'm saying, Joe? So it's been done well. It's been well received because the thing is also it's pretty much a very big on the LGBTQ community because I think it portrays the relationship and friendship between the instructor and this figure skater very well. I and then also the only thing I if I remember correctly, I don't remember if they showed the kiss between them two. I don't know if, but we're talking about you know a male figure skater and a male instructor. So there is that love connection in a way, and it's just very interesting to say the least. Mappa just decided to scrape it all together. There's another paragraph over here. Hourly genre for dealing with homosexuality in a country and sport that has presented days with homophobia. Others criticize the depictions to be unrealistic and a visual censorships that arguably makes it ambiguous to some viewers. So it brings it like I think the problem with a lot you can see throughout anime too for a country like Japan that portrays a lot of stereotypical stuff. It's interesting that they're still very firm on their beliefs on that certain topic. I just it just blows my mind in a way. Sometimes it's kind of like they're forwards in some things and something. How to explain that? It's kind of hard to. This topic is it's very touchy, especially for a country that with all the animation that they do, and then still be a little bit backwards on the whole gay issue. So that's why I'm saying like it might not be a big deal for a lot of those, but it is for that community. You know what I'm saying, Jay?
Mhm.
Um, I know I'm the one talking the most over here, but I will speak for both of us that I think is just kind of problematic um, that Mappa just turns to the blind eye and doesn't want to talk about it. The reason I don't know the reason why they canceled it. I haven't really looked into much detail, but I know it's very unfortunate that Mappa decided to go that direction. But I'm not gonna go through the plot and stuff like that. If people haven't watched, I haven't watched Yuri on Ice to be more of a voice about the show. I heard other podcasts talking about Yuri on Ice. I just haven't really seen the show, so I really can't be presenting you with the and it is hard for me to provide my point of view on that because the plot usually is a typical plot for sports, but with a little slice of life kind of situation. But I find it interesting to say the least that I think Mappa forgets of what it came from with their show. We were talking before we started recording the fact that they put so much emphasis of getting JJK season 2 getting done and had making sure that they had Attack on Titan, part finale 3 or 4 done, Hell's Paradise done for season 1 and other shows. Vinland Saga season two. Mappa has a lot on their plate, but to kind of completely cancel the show that has been beloved by a lot of fans is just, to me, it's appalling. It's absolutely very shitty behavior and stuff. But I think I don't really have much to say. This is a very short episode because I want to go on a tangent on a raid or anything like that or rage for Mappa at this point. Hopefully, for the sake of their fans, another studio picks it up. I'm hoping, but I'm not sure how that works. But before I sign off, I will say one more thing about the cancel anime film. Yuri on Ice original film was announced in April 2017 at Yuri on Ice exhibition event. Film's title, Yuri on Ice, the movie Ice Adolescence, was announced in July 2018 at Yuri on concert event. This film was originally scheduled to be released in 2019, but was delayed after that. A teaser trailer depicted a young Viktor Nikiforov perform at the Winter Olympic Games was released in Japan in January 2019 as a part of Yuri on Ice marathon event. The primary production staff on new TV series were expected to return to Ice Adolescence, including series creators Sayo Yamamoto and Mitsuru Kubo as the film directors and screenwriters. In November 2020, the same teaser trailer was released worldwide. In April of this year, just recently, announced a cancellation notice of Ice Adolescence through the Yuri on Ice official on Twitter account. Let me just see what they said on their post, and yeah, I just think. Do you think the Joe? Do you think this is a it's a good marketing film from Mappa to just sort of cancel the show?
It's a good what?
Do
Good marketing play for them. I think it's just more of a they don't want to do it because they feel like they have more important things that they could work on, and they can tell the media all different types of things why they don't or why they aren't going to continue it anymore. I really feel like it's just something that they don't want to.
yeah, I just think that is to me, even though I know they have bigger fish to fry, I guess, to say the least. They at least own the fans that much of recognition of for liking a show. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I understand there's the JJKs, the chainsaws, and all that stuff. You can name it, but at the same time, you're forgetting your roots from what you used to do, and it's kind of like you got too big for your own self kind of situation. But it seems like to begin with, even before the shows that I mentioned, Mappa kept on canceling. As you can go back to like 2017, they've been canceling the same show for 7 years. So it's kind of like maybe they thought that there's no marketing with the show. There's no you know payback from it kind of situation. So it's kind of like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place situation. Because for the fact that you've been canceling this for 7 years, it's just like doesn't look good on either part of the equation, which is it's stupid. But I think that's pretty much. I was trying to look for what they actually said on their Twitter page. I think I read something but I can't pull it up right now. But we will keep you posted on the this kind of sad news for the that community itself that loves Yuri on Ice. But yeah, I think the boat does it for me for now. We will have some short episodes like this throughout the runs of the longer ones. So we can just keep people updated on certain news and stuff like that. Hopefully we'll have more lighter news, better lighter news than this one because this one was a little depressed. What we've even been talking about. I know I took most of the. You guys can follow us on Anime Lost Translations. Type in Anime Lost Translation on Twitter. Our handle is AnimeLT Pod at Twitter. You can guys send us emails on Anime Lost Translation gmail.com if you guys have any suggestions. Man, listen to us on Anime Lost Translation on Spotify or any other places that you can listen to your favorite podcast. But that does it for me for right now. Really enjoy. We'll talk to you guys soon. Hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.